All right, welcome back to the IOY podcast. Today, I got a new guest on today. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Ben.
Snoopy Blue the Low, straight off the east side of South Central
Hell,
LA, California. You feel me?
hell yeah, man. Let the people know what you do.
I do music, I rap, I write. You feel me? About to get into a little acting,
Oh shit,
all
for
that.
real?
My main thing is the music, though.
Yeah, yeah. How'd you get into it?
It was a way for me to express myself when I was young. Before getting into it as a career, it was just a way for me to express myself. It was like my little diary that I kept of my thoughts. So yeah, that's how I got started.
Yeah,
Um,
that's so. When you were young, you were always involved with music. Then.
no. For those that know my story or don't know my story, I lost my mom's at a young age, so I became quiet and just bottled a lot of stuff in. And my grandparents, it was like a generational gap, between them and me. You know what I mean? Like, my parents and the way they grew up and the way, the environment I grew up in. So it was just a way for me to like express myself, whether angry, sad, or whatever I was going through. I just used to scribble thoughts down. And it was like poetry at first, you know what I mean, before, it got into the rap thing, you feel me? But it
Yeah,
was just a way of expressing like how hip hop really started out. It was just an expression, you know what I mean? A voice inside myself that sometimes only y'all can understand, you feel me? And it was just, like I said, a way for me to get it out, you feel me, and get through my day.
yeah. I see what you mean, man. When did it like? I guess kind of evolve into you making a first song.
Uh Well, in elementary, I was involved in Martin Luther King holiday. They had a rap that they wanted me and two other guys to perform.
Oh shit.
Kids, so we did it, and I added some at the end, my own little verse or whatever,
Yeah.
and I really liked it. So we went around performing at different elementary schools and different little youth programs. Performing this song. Then that was like really the first. I would say the first time me really scribbling something that actually turned into a song.
Damn, that's crazy, man. So it just all started, because you have that push, you know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of how we kind of all fall into certain shit, like you
Yeah,
had that push, you just kind of fell into it. You didn't even really think that you would start rapping and doing all this shit, it's just, the way to express yourself at first, but then look at where it became now, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Then in high school, I had this little karaoke machine in my room.
Yeah.
So like the little two, the double cassette. So I used to grab instrumentals, rap off of them, take them back to school, sell the tapes. You feel me? So that's when it really started, like manifesting. Like, hey, this could really turn out to be something. You feel me? I got a couple of dudes that even I went to high school with that be hitting me, man. You remember that song you did? I be like, yeah, you got a copy of it, man. I need a copy. You know what I mean? Because I be wanting to hear all that old stuff. But yeah, it really started manifesting once I hit high school, and
Damn.
really start taking my pen serious. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I was rapping back when it wasn't even. I ain't gonna say cool to be a rapper, but it was like if you was from the streets and so called gang banging or whatever, it wasn't cool to rap like, oh, now you know what I mean? It's just like, but now every street person wants to be a rapper. You feel me?
Yeah. So what was it like back then? Like I guess, with the like what kind of being held back, like because you wanted to rap and you were also involved with the streets and everything. I mean, like, did
Well,
it?
I didn't let it really stop me. You feel me? It was just people you trying to present yourself as this, and then people, oh, you the rapper. It's just like, well, man, I'm not the, you know what I mean? But it's like, man, look, if this is the profession that you take on, then that's what you are. So that's what I had to learn. It wasn't like a disrespecting,
Oh,
you
okay.
feel me? Even to those that might have tried to say it in a disrespectful way. It wasn't, it's just like, oh, I'm doing something with my life and you put a title on it. Well, thank you. You feel me? I appreciate that. You feel me? So, I mean, it didn't really never bother me or stop me because it was like, first of all, it was a gift. You
Yeah.
feel me? I don't really consider myself a rapper. I consider myself an artist. You feel me? Because I write different types of music and I like all kind of different, stuff. But I'm an artist, man. So I paint pictures. You feel me with my pen. So I don't really, I really didn't take offense to it because it was like a gift. Like I said, I was born into this. You feel me? My way of expressing myself touched somebody else. You feel me? So I learned the difference between, you know, what people try to put you in a box, you know what I mean? And you just, you know, just being who you are. You feel me?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that makes sense, man. So that's good. When I guess after that part of your life, where did you go from there? You know what I'm saying? Like when did the first, albums and stuff start coming out and stuff?
Well, fresh out of high school. Well, during my high school years, I had a contract offered. My grandparents, they didn't really know nothing about, you know what I mean? Back then, they didn't know nothing about, you know, no music or none of that. So they wanted me to, you know, strictly be about school and all that. And then as I got older, I had another situation presented to me, but I really didn't know the business. And
Yeah.
the way people was, you know, talking at the table, 3/4 of this, we want 75%. I'm just like, what? I'm just like, I didn't understand how the business worked. It was just like, I didn't understand how people wanted the rights to something that I created. You feel me? So I always had this attitude, you feel me? Which, you know, sometimes in life you gotta jump off the bridge to, you know, get to where you're going. You feel me? And I never took that first step because I didn't understand the mind state that you have to give up something to get something. You feel me?
Yeah.
And so um with that being said, it just changed the aspect of thing. Like, you know, we started out doing this for fun and then it became business. You feel me? So that was a big transformation as far as like where to go as far as like getting to that next level.
Yeah, yeah. I see what you mean. So then, what was, I guess I know your first song that, came out, or not, I don't mind, ended up been like your first one, but like the first one that really blew off with this, the Bluetiful Day, right?
Yeah. Well, I was actually rapping before that. I had a CD out before that under SMAC. You feel me? Because my name always been Snoop, but Snoop had came out like 92 or something.
Oh,
And
okay.
I had to, you know, redirect what I'm gonna come out as. Like, you know, I can't come, you know, Snoop already out, you feel me? So I was dibbling around names. I created SMAC, which stood short for Snoop Mac. You feel me? I spelled the ESMAC because I'm from the East Side.
Oh yeah.
I had a CD out called My Life, Let Me Live It. Um, and then, you know, we had did the Bluetiful, and yeah, that had kind of took off and put it on the map. Because I had recreated myself prior to that. You feel me? I had created the whole Snoopy Blue thing, and I was in a halfway house, so I was, you know, striking my pen every day, and I had created the Hood Classes mixtape. So one of my big homies was, you know, playing one of the songs off of it, and he heard it. So SPI had heard it. So you know, we had hooked up and, you know, did Bluetiful World, and that kind of, you know, both put us both on the map.
Yeah. I mean, that was a pretty crazy, good song. Like it had all the rhymes and the flow and everything was just so, perfect on it, with the whole, everything you talked about was blue color, or a blue object, anything.
Yeah.
So how did that,
It
oh my
was
bad.
it was a perfect fit for me because that was my real life. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like
dude.
my every day is beautiful. Like, you feel me? I really do wear blue every day. I'm really, you know, was living what I was speaking. You feel me? My birthstone is blue. My house was blue. That, you know what I mean? That wasn't no special effects and nothing. You know, it was, that's really my lifestyle. So it was a perfect fit for me.
Yeah, because I mean, I remember when it pulled up to your house, you had the whole blue, and the entire house was blue and shit. I was like, damn,
It,
what the fuck? That's cool as hell. You don't really see that shit.
it was
But
crazy.
if
That house had, you know, people might think that that was my creation, but that house actually been blue all my life. It was just different shades of blue. You know what I mean? As you repaint your house after so many years, my grandfather just used to repaint it different color blues, but it's been blue my entire life. You feel me?
damn,
Yeah.
yeah, that was dope as shit. Because it's just, it's like pulling up, at Snoopy Blue's house. It has the blue house. Your
Yeah.
grandparents are both wearing blue and shit. Just, I'm saying,
That
just
was
the
my
whole.
that was my grandmother, rest in peace, but that wasn't my grandfather, just to make clarification.
Oh, okay.
That was my
Yes.
you feel me? Yeah, he supported. But yeah.
Yeah. But no, that was really cool. How was it, on the set of that, when you were recording that whole thing?
Oh man, it was fun because shit, you know, all my homeboys, you know, they showed up, and like I said, it was like real life situations. So it was really like just, you know, imitating life. Like, you feel me? Like, this is what we do every day. You know what I mean? That shit was real. So it wasn't nothing scripted. Like I said, the house was really blue. We really wore blue. That was really my house, really the hood, really the homies. You feel me? It was just like, so it was, man, that shit was cool. It was like a very fun day.
Yeah, it looked like it. Shit, man. Who was the person on the chorus?
Eno, Eno.
Oh, okay. So where's he from? Do you know?
I'm not exactly sure. I haven't talked to Eno in years, but it was one of his buddies. You know, we did music together. I
Yeah, it
can't
was,
remember exactly where he's from. I mean, he's from out here, California, but
yeah.
you know, put him in the
No,
area. You feel
yeah. But I mean, like,
me?
his chorus, and then when you pop up, I mean, like you come in and you start rapping hard as fuck, is just smooth as fuck on that. I mean, like, in a song, the chorus got to be fucking hard, and then the verses as well, and it all
Okay.
came together like that, dude. And I was like, damn, this is a
Like
dope
I
ass
said,
song.
that song was tailor made. Quick go back a little bit. I had like I said, I was in a halfway house and I had got out on my hood day. I can't remember what, I don't know if it was '06, maybe '06, but it was 9706. Prior to me going into the halfway house, it wasn't no such thing as Kush, it was chronic. So the day I got out, which was my hood day, it was my first time. It was my first time smoking Kush. So
Oh,
so when I hit the Kush, I had went to the studio or whatever, you know what I mean, smoked out. I heard the song, you know what I mean, and Smurf was pumping me up like, man, this is for you, man. You know what I mean? This is tailor made, man. You need to hop on this Snoopy Blue, and I'm listening, whatever, and I'm smoking the Kush, man, and it was just like it laid me out. You know what I'm saying? Put me to sleep.
yeah,
So when I woke up at home, the song was on my head. So when we went back to the studio the next day, I was already in my mode of, okay, you know what I mean? Like, so it was just like I said, it was tailor made, man. And it was made for me.
yeah. It sure the fuck
I
was.
didn't create it. Let's get this clear so it won't be no controversy. Cause I'm a man that, you know what I'm saying, like to keep shit straight on
Yeah,
a level and there won't be no misunderstandings. That's Cuz song. It ain't
yeah,
my song. I was featured on a song.
yeah, yeah,
Now
yeah.
I feel, and a lot of people feel I made the song. You feel me? Because that was a remix and it was a version before that and it's a version after that. But like I said, it was tailor made. You feel me? But that's his creation. It was just so fitting for me. You know what I mean? To where it was just like, man, that's why I was like, hold up, man, how you gonna do a song Bluetiful World and Snoopy Blue? You know what I mean? It's just like, nigga, this is my life. Everything blue. Like, you feel me? Like, no, nothing. This is really my life.
Yeah, no, I mean that's what I thought too. I was like, oh yeah, I knew that you were featured on there and everything. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's what I like. I mean, there's no way you can make a song without Snoopy Blue being on that one. You know what I'm saying? That's what I
Yeah.
like how you said that too, because I mean it's true.
Yeah.
At the end of that video too, I think it had like some Bloods in it, right?
Yeah, we had Face Hunted, Papa Smurf, and I forget who the other person was. It was Smurf, Face, and somebody else I can't remember.
And that was just to kind of signify that it's just still not like no disrespect, right?
Yeah, in a way, it was the homie trying to even out the video so it wouldn't look like we was doing I don't know. You know what I mean? Me personally, I would have kept it blue. You feel me? But he added that at the end to kind of balance things out to just, I guess, I don't know, keep the other side interested.
Yeah.
It was a cold. I mean, it was like during that time, it was like Game had just dropped the One Blood record.
Yeah.
So that was hot. And then here we come with the Bluetiful World. You feel me? So it was like, I guess he was trying to, like, you know what I mean? And then Face Hunter had did a video in my hood earlier that day. You know what I mean? For my
Oh,
homie ST, rest in peace. So it was like we left from my hood and went over there to, capture that because I think Mac 10 was supposed to be the third person, but he didn't show up. So then
oh,
the person that came filled in for that space right there. But it was just kind of like to, I guess, even out, you know what I mean, to show like, it's no discrimination towards, one side or the other.
Yeah, yeah.
You would
Yeah,
you
yeah.
you would probably get a better answer from him because
No, yeah, I know. That's what I figured it kind of meant. I just kind of wanted to know if you did or not. But like, no, I mean that was cool. Because they even did a remix too with all the other. Well, they had the Bloods, and then what was the purple one?
the homie from Grape, yeah.
Yeah, Grapes. Yeah. So
Like
like, you weren't in that one.
I was in a video,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but no, I wasn't on the song. Because my personal opinion, the remix came too fast. 50 Cent wanted to do some things with the video and the song, you feel me, push it a little more. And the homie kind of jumped the gun
Yeah,
and remixed it to where it's just like, well, now that it's a new record, how can we push it? You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
I love the song though, and the people on it, them loved ones, you feel me? I ain't, got nothing bad to say about them, but I feel that the record should have been what it was, and that was Blue. It's a
yeah,
beautiful world. So and we didn't get that time to marinate, you feel me? We didn't do no shows. It was on the radio every day. We didn't even get a chance to work it, you feel me? So, it is what it was.
yeah. I mean, it's like you said, it was really cool too. Though I mean, like all the unity and shit that came from it and shit.
Yeah, 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 because that's that. I mean, put it like this: even though it's a Crip and Blood thing out here, everybody has somebody that they're connected to from another place. You feel me?
Yeah,
So it's always some unity, whether in the front or in the back end. You feel me? So yeah, we were all about connecting dots because we were already connected to people from different places. So, to bring other people together and show unity, of course, like yes, that's always a good thing.
yeah, for sure. Because it was more at that point. It even turned into like more like a movement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And I guess that's what it did. I mean, what else did it do for you? Like, what kind of doors did it open? After hearing after that song kind of came out.
Meeting a lot of people, people that I were fans of, grew up listening to, became fans of mine. And
Hell yeah.
when I would run into them or see them at a concert or backstage here or at a club somewhere, and I would go to introduce myself, and they would be like, "Oh, wow, man, what's up, my nigga?" I mean, it's just like, whoa. I'm like, was kind of threw off by the response, but I was happy because it was like, they, I like, one thing about doing whatever you do, you want people to appreciate your work.
Yeah.
So when you find people that appreciate your work, it's always uplifting,
Hell yeah.
especially people that you listen to and you look up to.
Yeah. Because then it's more of like a fucking it's like a more of a bigger achievement or acknowledgement. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, this
Because
person really.
anything that you do is just like if you just say you working at X job, you feel me? When you go in, you want to be embraced by your fellow employees, you feel me? Even your employer, you feel me?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like stepping into the rap game, you know what I mean? That's like a community within its own. It's like being an actor. You want to be embraced by the other actors, you feel me? If I was an actor, I would love to meet them. Well, I would still love to meet Denzel and Samuel and all these great people, you know what I mean? Angela Bassett, you know what I mean? So becoming a
hell yeah,
rapper, you would want to be embraced by the community. You
yeah,
feel
yeah,
what I do. You feel me? I'm a humble person. I never feel or felt that I'm bigger than, the next. I feel I'm good at what I do. You feel me? And I think highly of myself, but it's no big me's, little U's. You feel me? We all
yeah,
equal on this thing we call Earth. You feel me? So um it was good to be embraced by fellow people that do what I do, because now it's like, they appreciate my work like I appreciate their work. You feel me?
yeah,
So yeah. And
yeah.
then
It's all love.
to collab and work with people and create something together, you know what I mean? I love music, you feel me? Straight up, I love music.
Yeah, and that's good. Because once you find what you love to do, it don't matter. And nothing else matters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And getting a fucking million sales, getting 1,000 sales, as long as you're making music that makes you happy. Some
real.
people like it. You know what I'm saying? It's not even gonna fucking bother you.
And that's what really changed my life, that made me be able to look outside of the box and see that I can work with other people or be cool with this person, even though they might be from over here
Yeah,
or over there. It's just like music really changed my life and my outlook on things. You feel me? Because music reaches everyone. I don't care who you are. You might not even know the language. Like I hear music in foreign languages, but
Yeah.
I appreciate the sound and I be, you know what I'm saying? Do it like, hey, that, you know what I mean? It's like music is music. You feel me? If it's good, you're gonna feel it. I don't care who you are. You feel
Yeah.
me? So that opened up my mind to don't box myself in. Like we already box ourselves in, you know, with the gang banging and the hoods and the cliques and all this type of shit, right? So to be able to explore a place to where there's no boundaries, you feel me? It's just like that's a wonderful and a beautiful thing, and it's a spiritual thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, like I said, music really changed my life and outlook to where it's just like, you know, let's create something great. You know what I mean? That the world can appreciate.
Absolutely. No, I know what you mean, man, because you're right. By doing what you do, it literally opens up your mind to like doing music with anybody that's a fellow artist. Same
Right.
thing with me, doing it with anybody. I want to learn people's stories, hear people what they went through, just like, you like, because what I do is I have a clothing brand and I have a podcast that represents that clothing brand called Invest in Yourself, so that's why I reached out to you, someone that's doing something they love and really hearing their story and shit. And this gives you give your definition of your story, what you've been through and how you invest in yourself. And I don't know, it's just cool to really to people get to listen to you on this and get to know you as a person, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
besides all the music and everything. I
Right.
mean, they can listen to a 5-minute song or 4-minute song of what you got, but like shit that what I'm saying, but you listen to an hour conversation with with me and you, they get to really hear you as a person and how your mind thinks and shit. And
Right.
just like how you said, this music changed your fucking life and how it did, you
Yeah,
know.
I'm starting to open up more in my music and you know, bring people into my world and my life and my upbringing and my thinking and how I go about things. Because it's like what people have to understand is music is like it's entertainment. You know what I mean? So uh, we create these images and this persona of ourselves, and then we box ourselves in like we can't create a love song like LL Cool J, I need love. So now it's like I'm letting, like, because I've been doing, I'm all over the place with my music. I'm not really stuck in no box. It's just people tend to gravitate towards the street shit more because I guess that's what they be looking for. But I have songs that, like Changing Ain't Easy. You feel me?
Love
It
that
talks
one.
about, the growing up and becoming, a man, woman, human being, you know what I mean? Just growth, period. You feel me? So
Yeah, I really like that song.
I'm starting to open up more and put out other songs to where people can listen to other sides of me as opposed to just hearing, what they used to hearing or what
Yes.
they will hear. You feel me?
Yeah, because once you open up to different I guess open up to different things, people are you're gonna have more of an audience, like from the the street stuff, and then the fucking changing and becoming more of a man and shit. You all right over there?
Oh yeah, man, it's that time. Like I said, it's my first blunt of the day, man. My bad, my bad. Let me hit it one more time and I'm gonna put it out. But I hear you.
No, I was just saying, no, I just really like that song, and that Changing Ain't Easy. It's a dope video. It was a very meaningful song. You talk about making people, if we want to make a difference, you can make it with your voice. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
really like that fucking lyric. That was a good part, and how could you say people can change it with their voice? Explain that.
Meaning words are power. You know what I mean? Your tongue is a sword. You feel me? So be careful how you swing it. You
Yeah.
can they got this old saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt. Well, that's a lie. Words do hurt. You
Yeah.
feel me? So be careful what you put into the atmosphere. You know what I mean? Be careful what you feed the universe. You know what I mean? Your words, because they're gonna come back, good or bad. You
Yep.
feel me? So it's just like you can change by, instead of preaching or teaching bullshit, start teaching the right things and positivity and all that. You feel me? And those are things you can do with your voice. You feel me? We got everybody in this got this fucking attitude, fuck a bitch, fuck a nigga, I don't need nobody. It's like, man, change that, man. We're here to love. You feel me? We're here to love each other. I ain't saying everybody got to get along and kumbaya and all that, but what I'm saying is that change your mind state, change your way of thinking, because somebody's watching you. 9 times out of 10, it's your kids, because we're older now. We're not kids anymore. So now we got people looking up to us, looking for direction. We were misguided. We were lost. So we gonna teach them the same misguided shit that we learned. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like, no, change shit with your voice. So that's why Changing Ain't Easy came about. You feel me? Let me tell somebody something different with the same voice that you heard, crip, 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 crip. You know what I'm saying? All this, let them hear the same person in the same voice, tell them something positive, tell them something uplifting. You know what I mean? Because that's what I'm here for, to try to save a soul. You feel me? That's all of our purpose, to love, save a soul. You feel me? Get into them gates of heaven and see what's going on from there. You feel me? But we grew up, well, some of us, not all of us, but some of us grew up destroying lives. You feel me? My grandparents came here from the South to escape slavery. And then we came here and segregated ourselves. You feel me? So we have to change that mentality. You feel me? I don't want my son to go through what I went through, or to feel that this is the only life that he have, is to go this route, when it's like, no, you can go this route. You feel me? And then once he get it, he can tell his homeboy or tell his son. You feel me? Or I can tell my grandson, my daughter can tell her, her son. You feel me? It's just like those are things you can do with your voice. You feel me?
Absolutely, man. That's strong. That's powerful right there. But it's true, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has a voice, and what we say does actually make an impact, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's negative or positive. The negative shit always gets more fucking attention, you know what I'm saying? For some reason, it's always been like that. But as
you know why we talk like this? If you was in a grocery store, right?
Yeah.
And you hear somebody just yell out, man, fuck it, man, fuck this shit, man, motherfucker. You're gonna turn around, be quiet, you're gonna be like, oh, but you hear somebody preaching positivity or talking about God, then you automatically assume that person is crazy.
Yeah. Or you walk by them, don't even fucking listen.
It's just like, so we gravitate more towards the negative bullshit than feeding ourselves with positivity. And that's what I work on myself today. I don't, the internet, social media, all that shit, I could put a post up in a blue khaki suit with a blue rag hanging, I get all these likes. But as soon as I put something up about positivity or change, then you'll see the likes go down, because everybody's gravitating towards the bullshit. You'll go watch so-and-so page because he's talking about so-and-so, but then this person is talking about their self and how they changed and positivity, and you'll just scroll past their page.
Yep, swipe up, yeah. No, I know what you mean.
I try to feed my soul positive shit, you feel me? Because negativity is not going to get me anywhere, you feel me? And the older I get, the wiser I get, and that's what I'm supposed to do. So I just try to practice what I preach. You feel me?
I didn't even fucking ever really think about it like that. You fucking explained that shit very fucking well, like about the whole negativity shit. Like I never even realized that shit, man. You just fucking blew my fucking mind. Well, you got someone outside or what?
No, I was just closing the window.
Oh shit. No, but with that song too, was Jay Stone in that video?
Yeah, that was Jay Stone.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, that was him, like, what, 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck? How did that come about? He just showed up there or what?
Nah, he was with my boy JR and Nitro. I think they was together. They shot the video. Jay Stone, JR and Nitro was shooting. They shot a lot of Jay Stone old shit.
Oh, okay.
So they was all together, and it was like, like I said, another person, you know what I mean? He grew up, I mean, not grew up, but, he had heard our songs, and, even the day of that video, he was like, yeah, man, me and Nipsey Hussle was just talking about you, you know what I mean? I'm like, what? And he was just like, he was rolling with them that day. So, and that day I had actually asked people to come out because I was trying to show unity. I had asked, because even in that video, it's rival gangs in the video, but it was there for love, because I even Bloodshot from Inglewood, he's in the video. I had asked him and a few other people to come out because I wanted some Bloods in the video. I wanted everybody to show the change. You feel me? But some people showed up, certain people didn't, you know, they didn't really know the atmosphere, they didn't know what was going on, that's cool. You
Yeah.
feel me? But yeah, he showed up with JR and Nitro and came out and supported, and that was a good look. And then we actually left from there because it was another video shoot that the East Side, about the year, the East Side Baby video shoot. They were doing that video too. So we all rode for my video shoot and then went over there. So it was good for the love and support, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no kidding. I was like,
Even then, you know what I mean? You know, like you said, you know, yeah, he rolled out. I mean, he didn't have to come. So I really appreciated that. And we got a chance to chop it up and actually talk about what we're talking about, you know, the other side of things. You know what I mean? Me and him had a conversation, and he was like, he appreciated the song and the video and was like, man, this is something different. Like, you feel me? Like, I really feel this vibe in this song. And I was like, man, I appreciate that. So we even had our little discussion, you know what I
damn,
mean,
dude.
about things outside of the normal street shit that people would chop it up about. You know what I mean? Because I mean, we talk about the negative all day, every day. I mean, you know what I mean? It's very rare that you get a chance to chop it up about some positive or uplifting things, you know what I'm saying, with people.
Yeah, and that's why I love doing these fucking interviews and conversations, you know what I'm saying, with people, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just something that's not negative, nothing like just bullshit. It's like, dude, I hear enough of that every fucking day. I'm just tired of it. I need some kind of escape to get the fuck away from this shit, you know?
Right. Exactly.
But I did the, I guess.
You see my pillow right here, it says faith. You feel me? And
Yeah.
that's what I go off of, man. Faith, man.
Yeah, that's the best thing to have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It gives you some kind of purpose, you know?
Yes, sir.
You know, I guess, you know, speaking of just like negative shit, did the cops show up at the end of that video too?
Which one?
Of the changing ain't easy, because I remember
Oh,
seeing that.
yeah. I mean, the cops show up at all my video shoots.
Oh, I seen that, but I don't know if it's actually real.
They be in the hood. We just like even at the bluest nigga breathing. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's like they showed up. We just didn't put it in the video because I'm not trying to, you know, portray that. But anytime you in the hood and it's too many, you know, black or brown faces hanging out, they're going to show up. That's just the way it is. It comes with the territory.
So they've always done that then.
Yeah. And even and that day, because yeah, you just reminded me, the Changing Ain't Easy video. That was my big homie's funeral. My homie Big Ant, rest in peace.
Damn.
And so that was an actual funeral. And I had asked the family permission to shoot the video at his funeral because before he died, I played the song for him in the hood. And you know, Big Ant, for those that know him, he's always been around, you know, in the music industry, you know, making connections and all this type of stuff. So he had asked me for some new material, and I had gave him Changing Ain't Easy. And when I played it for him, he was like, man, he grabbed me by the shoulder. He like, man, do you know what you just did? He like, do you know what you just said? He like, man, this is a powerful song. He said, man, give me this record. And I said, well, it ain't mixed. He said, man, I don't care, man. Give me this record. Like, man, I need to hear this record. You know what I mean? And it was like, he really loved that record. So I gave him the record. And, you know, he wanted to make some moves with it and wanted people to hear it. And, you know, he did let people hear it, but unfortunately he died. You feel me? So I felt it was only right because I was in the process of shooting the video anyway. You feel me? And I felt that it was only right to pay respects to him because, like I said, for those that know him, he was also a factor out here in these streets. So at his funeral, it was all these different people from different areas that didn't get along that showed up and paid respect to him. Damn. So it was only right to record, you know what I mean, parts of the video, you know what I mean, to pay homage to him and to pay homage to the change.
Damn, that's fucking dope, dude. And that all just happened at the same time, just all clicked, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Damn, that shit's crazy.
If you look at the video carefully, I think it's like probably like halfway through the first verse, you'll see like it's like a scene where it's like a big crowd and everybody huddled up, and you know what I mean? It was like real life situations going on to where, you know what I mean, we have to meet up and, you know what I mean, settle differences, you know what I mean, and just like come together as men, you know what I mean, and pay respect to this man without any issues. You feel me? So it like I said, it's like, man, yeah, that was real. That was real. So yeah, when we went back to the hood after the funeral, that's when the police pulled up because now it's too many, you know what I mean, too many heads and shit pulling up in the hood. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I said, most of my videos have been in the hood. So yeah, you know, the police have been called. You know, they came and, you know, checked the scene and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess, back to that bluest breathing. I really like that one. You know what I'm saying? You did that with Newport, right? He's from, where's he from?
Yeah, he from over there with Nipsey.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah. I thought
Yeah.
his name was familiar. Yeah, that's what I thought. But how did that one come about?
Shit, I had my nigga Kiki Loco. I had the idea for Bluest Nigga Breathing. He did the beat. I was I was like, I'm the bluest nigga breathing on the hook. And I was saying something different though. And he was like, man, you know who will sound really good on this record? He was like, Newport. He was like, I think you should reach out to Newport. So I did. And you know, we had told him to meet me at the studio. And shit, we was smoking a blunt. I was pitching my idea to him, telling him my verses and telling him, and he was like, shit, I got it. Like, you feel me? Like, we wasn't even finished smoking. And he went in there and killed it. And I was like, damn. I'm like, I'm like Kiki Loco. I'm like, you know, we dabbed each other. I'm like, man, that was man, he's seen it. So like I
Yeah.
said, those things, like I said, some people have it and it's just in them and it just clicked. You know what I mean? So
Damn.
shout out to Kiki Loco.
Yeah, dude, that video and that song came out dope as
Shout out to
fuck.
Newport too. Shout out to Newport, man.
Hell
Salute.
yeah.
Out. Yeah.
That what was it? But what I kind of got from that song is like, with anything that you do in life that you want to stand behind, like if you want to, I guess, rep or be about a job or be in the army, just anything, but you always got to rep it to the fullest. Just like that's what I got from that song is like you want to be the top-notch guy, you know what I'm saying? Even, just
Well,
with
I'm gonna
anything.
tell you, I was talking my shit on that song. You feel me? Straight up.
Yeah.
Like I said, back when I started rapping, like the Bluetiful world, you know what I mean? It was so much slack behind that record because everybody was like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. And it was just like, what do you mean? Like, I'm not disrespecting nobody, I'm not dissing nobody hood, I'm not doing none of that. You feel me? I'm just being myself. So you telling me I can't be myself? Fast forward, everybody that comes out rapping now is affiliated. So it's
Yeah.
like the same thing you were telling me I can't do, they're doing. So it's like, nigga, I've been wearing blue every day, nigga, for like 20 years straight. Nigga, I'm the bluest nigga breathing. Like I ain't trying to say I'm the biggest crip or I'm the biggest. I'm just saying, nigga, this is my favorite color. You feel me? Look at my background. Look
Yep.
where I come from. Like I said, house really blue. You know what I'm saying? Blue car, blue everything. Like, you feel me? It's just like, so uh I'm the bluest nigga breathing. I was just popping my collar one time. You feel me? For the world to feel me. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. No, it came out dope as fuck though. You know what I'm saying? Like I
It look,
liked it, and that's the kind of the message I got from it though. It's like,
and that's why you know, I was doing the hook and all that myself. And when the homie was like, man, I'm like, but I'm talking about, so though that's the conversation me and Newport was having, because I was trying to tell him like the song is really about me. You feel me? Like being the bluest nigga breathing, but the way he delivered it, it's like everybody can feel it. So it took the weight off my shoulders. You feel me? And everybody can feel like they the bluest nigga breathing. I done heard people, you know, homies hit me up, man, I'm gonna remix that and do the reddest nigga breathing. I'm like, man, do that shit, man. Like, you feel me? My nigga Compton Menace, you feel me?
oh yeah, yeah,
Uh, yeah, it was just me popping my collar, man, because it was like people told me I couldn't do this or I couldn't do that. And then, like I said, people are doing the very thing that they said I couldn't do. So it's like, nigga, let me pop my collar and let y'all know, nigga, I'm this person. You feel me?
hell yeah. No, hell, you got your message across. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, the first song I ever heard by you, she was back in like high school. It was "On My Mama." That song, I really fucking liked that one, and I was just like, damn, who the fuck is this? And then I started looking into it, and it's like, okay, damn, you got all this other music out and shit. That was probably like 5 years ago. So then I
Yeah.
seen "Bluetiful World," and oh, go ahead.
If you look at Bluetiful World and see the color, just to go back on me telling you how the house was always blue,
Yeah.
On My Mama came out years after Bluetiful World. But in Bluetiful World, the house is one color blue, and then On My Mama, it's the same house, but it's a different color blue. Cause like I said, I kept it hood. You feel me? That was my granny house. You feel me? That was the street we lived on. You know what I mean? That whole On My Mama video, the store when it first come off, Century and Avalon, that's the hood. You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I thought that was dope because I thought I was like, yeah, I recognize that fucking house. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the first song I heard by you. I thought actually, but then it was Bluetiful World. I didn't know you were featured in that song at the time. I was like in middle school. You know what I'm saying? But then I got to high school and I was
Yeah,
like, what
my
the
mama
fuck?
was like, yeah, another me just popping my collar, you know what I mean? Just talking my shit, man. Like I said, when you uh pushing that pen, you trying to deliver the raw shit that you can deliver, you feel me?
Yeah,
And that's just me, you know what I mean? I try to tone it down a little bit now so that I can reach more people. But yeah, my shit was always raw because that's just how I like it. You feel me? I like raw shit. I like raw
yeah,
movies. You feel me? I don't like all the makeup fantasy shit. I gotta be able to believe what I'm watching. You feel me?
yeah. And like, what I kind of, heard from the song is like just you're always ready and prepared to, just for anything bad to happen. Like what kind of, mindset was it back then? Like what?
It was the fucked up bullshit mindset, and I'm glad you asked that question because, see, we grew up in this mentality of, like I said, to go back. Our grandparents moved out here for us to have a better experience in life,
Yeah,
and then now I gotta watch my back. You know what I mean? When I walk out the door, I gotta, keep my head on the swivel. I gotta watch everything, watch everybody, because everybody have this just fucked up attitude, like fuck everybody, like this person's out to get me. So that was the mentality. You know what I mean? Everybody's out to get me. So on my mama, I wish a nigga would, nigga, I'm ready, I'm here, nigga, I'm squabbing, you know what I mean? It's just like when today I smile more. You feel me? So yeah, on my mama still apply, but that mentality of just like, that fuck the world mentality and the world is against me and everybody's just like, you know what I mean? You have to, in order to live, you have to outgrow the stupid shit. You
yeah,
feel me? So that's what, been doing and in the process of still doing, you know what I mean? Outgrowing some of the fucked up thinking that we had, you feel me? But yeah, that was the mentality.
yeah. Because when you go through shit,
And
obviously,
in the beginning, Trayvon Martin had just got killed, so we kind of recreated that. Walking out the store, me going to get some Skittles and what I'm saying, some juice, and then the security following me, and all that type of shit. But yeah,
yeah. But
that
no,
was
I mean, like the mindset always does change. I mean, think about, like 10 years ago, where the fuck did you think you'd be at like right now?
to be honest, mentally, and I'm not scared to talk about it today. I had a lot of things I had to overcome. You feel me? Like one was the loss of my mom, so that really left me in a dark place. You feel me? And then just trying to figure out life. You feel me? I had to learn after seeing so many people die, so many people, just get lost to, drugs, the streets, the jail system. It's just like I wake up today like, man, God really giving me another shot at life. Like, you feel me? So I appreciate my time more. I appreciate life more. And just I can walk outside and listen to the trees and smell the roses as opposed to walking outside and looking to see if somebody's trying to kill me. You feel me? It's just like I had to really step back and take a look at like you said, where did I see myself 10 years ago and today? I didn't see, we always think about tomorrow and want to get old, but the way we're living, are we really going to reach that place? And
Yeah,
like I said, watching people die, it just made me every day like I hop on Instagram, somebody's, oh man, this person. So it just made me every day just start appreciate shit more and more and more and more and more to where it's just like I used to live to die. You feel me? I used to really literally wake up, live to die. You wake up to go do bullshit, wake up drinking, waking up to pop a pill, you know what I'm saying? Risk my life to go fuck with this broad or go fuck with these niggas and all this type of shit, just living to die. Now I don't live to die, I live to live. You feel me? So it's a whole different mind state of 10 years ago, I couldn't see today because I was stuck in the shit. I might not make it to the end of the day. You feel me? Now it's just like, I'm going to make it to the end of the day because I'm not doing the things that I used to do that puts me in a place for my life at jeopardy to where I won't make it. And
Yeah.
the thing that I had to learn, because this is the thing that fucked me up. And when I go back to the mental shit, my mom's was the first funeral I ever went to. First dead person I ever seen, felt, seen in the casket. So that fucked me up. I had to really process death at a young age.
Damn.
So I didn't really know nothing about life because it was like Tupac. He was infatuated with death. I was infatuated with death. You feel me? Until I learned that we're all gonna die one day. So what are you doing in between time? So then that really made me take the focus off of death and focus on the in between time. And that took a long time for me to get there. You feel me? It took a very long time because I really couldn't process death. You feel me? I left on a Friday, just was with my mom's, returning home on a Sunday to my grandmother telling me that I never could see my mother again. Like I couldn't process, I couldn't really process that shit. So, and then to go see my mother, I remember crying so hard at the funeral that, you know how you cry so hard, it feel like you black out and then come back. And it was like they were forcing me to go kiss my mom in the casket and say goodbye. I didn't want to touch my mom. You feel me? I was petrified. I'm petrified. You feel me? I was terrified. But when I walked up and kissed her, I never forget, her body was cold. It was stiff. It just fucked me up mentally. And like I said, it took me a long time to process that shit and get over it. You feel me? I always fantasized about death, always thought about death. But God has always been over me. I would just end it like that. He's always been over me. He's always had me, angels watching over me, protecting me. And as I got older, I learned that shit, I got to start protecting myself and watching myself. You feel me? Make his job a little easier and start, doing a little work for him instead of, working for the other guy.
Yeah. Damn, man. That's some shit, man. I'm glad that you're able to, deal with it and cope with it now, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a lot of shit to go through, man. And
yeah, I'm still processing, today. But it's a little easier today because like I said, it took me a long time to really get it together mentally because I was always lost. I was lost because of that. I was lost to the streets, just lost. I started drinking at like 14, 15, you feel me? Shit. Drinking was an everyday thing for me, you feel me? Because I didn't want to really think about shit, you feel me? I wanted to forget about certain things, you feel me? It's a lot of things that I, will talk about and won't talk about, you feel me? But childhood, my childhood was I ain't gonna say it was crazy because I was blessed to have grandparents, you know what I'm saying? My mother's parents to take me in and love me, and they both was working responsible adults, but it was a generational gap because they wasn't my mother, that wasn't my father. You feel me? The way they lived and raised theirs is a whole different time and a whole different way about going things. Like when my moms died, they were very protective of me because of the way and how my mom's died and all that. They were very, very protective of me, so I couldn't really do shit. You feel me? I couldn't really, street lights on, be in the house. I couldn't really, no kids should be partying. So let me say this, no kids should be going to parties at midnight and all that type of shit when you like 14, 15 anyway. So, but they were doing their job, just put it like that. They were on me. So I was sneaking out the house, doing bullshit, rebellions, like most young boys was, you feel me? But they were very protective of me. So I thank God for that. You feel me? Because a lot of the things that they taught me, I might have drifted away, but they were there. They were rooted in me. You feel me? They were rooted in me. So
absolutely, I know what you mean about that. You know what I'm saying? Because once once you're raised a certain way, or you go, say you go to church and you stop going when you're older, you still have that shit rooted in you that like, oh, I need to pray, or I
Yeah,
need to do, I know this is wrong. This, I learned this, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still doing it, you know what I'm saying? But you know that it's wrong, or you know that you need to pray, or whatever the fuck it may be. I know what you mean when you say that.
yeah.
Well, I guess, since you since your mindset has changed now, I mean, can you what would you like to see yourself doing 10 years from now?
Um, being a successful businessman and living out my dreams and setting my kids and their kids up, you know what I mean, so that they won't have to go through the struggles and certain shit that I went through. You feel me? That's where I'm at right now. I'm just trying to build shit for them. You feel me? Because I achieved, I'm not gonna say I achieved everything, but like I'm not a hard person to please. You feel me? And if I'm doing the things that I want to do, which is, and the things that I love, which is my music, and I'm able to live comfortably, I'm trying to set them up. You feel me? I ain't gotta have uh all this money and not look out for my kids or set them up, or I gotta have 10 different houses in 10 different states to make me feel like I'm somebody. You know what I mean? If I got one cool house that I can pull up in, and my nice car and my low rider and the little things, you know what I mean? It's like, let
Yeah.
me set them up. You feel me? Because like I said, I'm a simple person that just want the simple things in life, and I appreciate the simple things. So um just setting them up. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Absolutely. No, that's a good one, man. We always got to look out for our kids. I got a little girl too. I'm 4 years old, so I know what you mean, about wanting them to have better
Yes, sir.
life and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What do you think, I guess, about what does the word redemption mean to you?
Making up, trying to correct things in your past. You feel me? Like I said, that's what I'm trying to do. Correct certain things in my past, and also use my past to my advantage. You feel me? It's certain people that I might be able to reach that, just say, like, a person like you might not be able to reach, because they might feel that you don't know what they've been through, or you don't come from where they come from. You feel me? Where that's where I come in at, because it's like, look, I grew up over here. I was a part of this. I went through this, and this is where I'm at today. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just trying to correct some things and try to stop people from bumping their head as much as you did,
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
or bumping their head on the same things that you did. You feel me?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that makes absolute sense.
When certain people walk through a short place, they be like, "Hey man, duck your head if they see you tall." That's because they already been through that door. You feel me?
No, absolutely. I know what you mean. Yeah. I mean, you have to go through it in order for you to be able to reach out to someone that is going through it. You can't just be like somebody else that didn't go through that, whatever it may be.
Right.
What motivates you to do what you do every day?
God, man, waking up in the morning, like I said, being able to open my eyes, being free, being healthy. That's my motivation.
Hell yeah.
As soon as I open my eyes, it's like, wow, thank you, Lord. Like, I'm here. Okay, let's do this.
Let's do it another day. How do you invest in yourself?
Uh, shit, my music. I got a clothing line I'm starting too. I wear my own clothes, as far as like, um, wearing somebody else's uh label across my shirt. You know what I mean? That I'm not getting paid for. You
Yeah.
feel me? And building that shit up, I can build my thoughts up. So I put my thoughts. I created spiritually wealthy. That's the name of mine. So
Oh shit.
I got the spiritually wealthy clothes, but also I just think of little cool cliches or something, you know what I mean, on my thoughts, and I put them on a shirt and I tag it spiritually wealthy.
Damn, that's dope as fuck. What are you gonna come out with?
Uh, well, I'm already, got a few little pieces already, but like I said, I just create my own shit because I try to be like, a Punky Brewster. Like, you feel me? I am fashion. Whatever. If I wear it and look good, then it's fashion. You know what I mean? Because that's how fashion is created. These big brands, they come steal our ideas that we create and put they name on it and they little twist. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like shit, I can make my own clothes that look good. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly. That's the same way I felt when I started mine. I wanted to represent my own shit, build my own brand, promote my own shit. Not
Right.
everybody has that mindset. I would say even at one time I didn't either, but it just once you feel like once you're a business person, you definitely want to do promote your shit more than anyone else's, you know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah,
want to rep yours every day, you know?
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
What I guess what kind of advice could you give to someone like that you may have been screwed over in the business, that you could prevent them from going through?
I would just say learn the business. I'm still learning, you know what I mean? And you're gonna, every day you're supposed to learn something. If you're not learning, then you're mentally and spiritually dead. So
Yeah.
learn whatever you want to get into. Like, I remember when I think it was Samuel Jackson that said something when the rappers first started acting, and he was like, "Man, these rappers coming in acting, and we didn't went to all these acting schools and took all these classes, and they just come." You know what I mean? It's just like because they were learning what they were trying to do. You feel me? So I would say learn anything that you're trying to do. You know what I mean? If you cook
Yeah.
burgers, you know what I mean, try to make the best burger possible. You feel me?
Yeah. Speaking
Learn,
of like
learn,
that,
learn, learn about your different meats and your different seasonings and shit. You feel me?
yeah. What
Learn,
what
learn.
my bad. Shit, I was gonna say what is that the acting you said you were doing? Are you able to speak on it a little bit?
No, I said I want to get off into acting. You know what
Oh,
I
I
mean?
thought you said there was some coming soon or something like that.
Man, well, yeah, like I said, it's a lot of shit we can do ourselves today. So,
Yeah.
me and a couple of partners, we writing some shit right now, and trying to bring it to the screen. But yeah, I plan on trying to get in some of these TV shows and movies and shit. And
How do you
a
even
lot of
like
people telling me I got the look. I might as well, take a shot at it. You feel
yeah,
me?
no shit.
So I was like, that's something I can explore.
How are you gonna go about doing that? Do you have to just like go and audition and do all that shit?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get try to get an agent
Oh,
and
okay.
from there. You feel me?
Yeah, dude, that'd be dope. Cause I mean, you already got a name for yourself, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
you know, it would be a lot easier than getting an agent, you know what I'm saying, and doing all that shit can compared to, someone that don't got no fucking name, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, true that, true that.
You know. But
But
no, I
I mean,
mean,
a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, that I never knew that I could do, and like just say like the whole pandemic, you know what I mean, it shut everything down. I end up, I've always wrote music, but I never thought about having my own studio or recording myself, and I end up having my own studio and being able to record myself. I never knew that I could do that, but I end up learning how to do it, and it was like bam. I picked up a camera, never knew that I could, it's just like one day my like, man, I could do this, and just like learn how to edit. You feel me? Just like different little shit. So like I said, it's a lot of different things in me, because entertainment is entertainment. I wouldn't care if it's acting, music, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Whatever. I just love this industry. So I want to, grab it from all angles.
Yeah, and music, I mean, you already done plenty of music videos and shit too. I mean, that's
Yeah,
acting, you know what I'm saying? Or not acting, but you know what I'm saying, like,
yeah, true
being
that.
in front of the camera.
No, I got you. Yeah, most definitely.
But you're right about the whole COVID shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know I could fucking what do it, start a clothing brand, start a podcast. I didn't know I wanted to do that
Right.
shit.
All
You know
that,
what I'm
all,
saying?
all that. Yeah.
But like that's what's cool. It opened up more opportunities, for me to instead of doing interviews and shit with people in my town, I was like, holy fuck, I can reach people out in California. I can do a podcast with someone in New York and California in the same fucking day, you know?
Right.
It's just crazy how this whole fucking world works and shit now. But I don't know, man. Just got to keep on rolling and keep on doing shit we like and that we enjoy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. I'm just saying, like taking care of everybody that you care about, love.
Yeah.
Try not to put bad shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like working on the whole negativity shit. Like what me and you were talking about. Like trying not to focus on the negative shit, the positive shit. You know what I'm saying? More, but I don't know, man. It just it's fucking it's always gonna be hard to like do certain shit, but you just have to keep on giving it a try every day, wake
Yeah.
up every day and be grateful.
Yeah, that's the key word right there. Waking up every day, being grateful. You feel me? I just had went downtown the other day, you know what I mean? And it's like crazy. Like if nobody ever been downtown LA to Skid Row, it's like, man, it's just like
Getting out
it'll,
of hand.
it'll do something to you. And it's just like it'll make you, you know what I mean, be grateful. And it's like it's crazy today because you know times change. So it's like, you know, it's always been, you know, homelessness. But at the end of the day, today they're down there, you know, they're I'm not gonna say they're content, but they're not like, you know, they're happy, they're partying, they're barbecuing, they're, you know what I mean? They got their tents up and it's just like they're are grateful. Even though I might be on the street, but at least I got a tent. You feel me? I can go. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, be grateful for the things that you have. You feel me? Because that's the only way you're gonna get something else or get to the next level. If you're
Yeah.
ungrateful, it's like having a shovel. You're just gonna keep digging, digging. You know what I mean? That's what I had to learn. You feel me? Like I said, it took me a long time. I spent half my life waking up with a bottle every day because I ain't gonna say I wasn't grateful, but I didn't know how to appreciate being grateful. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. It was just like
No.
I
Yeah, it
was
does.
always just like looking at things that brought me down, or you know what I mean, like just, you know, the whole like depression and all, you know, just all that negative shit that comes along with being ungrateful and not just appreciating life and the things that you have. You feel me? Because that's gonna, like I said, take you to the next level, make you want more. If you always talking about what you don't got, or you know what I mean, then what are you gonna have? Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing.
So
But once you start talking that positive shit and saying, "Hey, I'm gonna get this," well, then guess what? You start making a plan on how much money you're gonna save each month. Say you want to get a new car or a new fucking house, whatever the fuck it may be. But saying, "Oh man, I'm broke, I can't get shit." Well, you ain't gonna get shit because you ain't even trying to do anything. You just keep saying the same shit.
it
You know what I'm
goes
saying?
it goes back to the your words, your tongue, your mouth. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like, you gotta watch what you say.
yeah, you do.
It's good or bad. Even today, I watch some of the things I say in my songs because it was like I'm not trying to aggravate certain spirits or certain people or certain energies. You feel me? So it's like I might not say it might sound hard in my head, but it's like I'm gonna take that out because I don't want to manifest the bullshit. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, because it's easy to fucking do that.
Yeah, yeah. Because that's,
I'm
I mean, the world is gonna manifest it anyway. Like I said, as soon as you turn on social media, you know, people are gonna say things, or you're gonna say some shit that's gonna spark something good or bad, and you 9 times out of 10 it's some bullshit because
yeah,
everybody is egotistical and want to stunt. You feel me? Nobody's really humble.
yeah. That's why it's just like, I can be on social media for a little bit throughout the day, but post my shit that I want to post, to see the people that I like and follow, but for a little bit, what I'm saying, be friends, but that's it, but I cannot just scroll on that motherfucker for hours, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I can't. It just fucking, I don't know, it just wraps you into some
Yeah.
fucking bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You get caught up in the matrix, man. It's just like, make you want to be, I gotta come with some outrageous post and all, man. No, you don't. Like, you feel me? Just like,
Fuck
and
all that.
I'm a real world person, so I really like interacting with people. So, social media is cool, but I like to interact with people in person. So I'll be
Yeah.
out in the world, you feel me?
Yeah, same here, you know what I'm saying? But like,
Because I this is like this is not my first time on Zoom, but like I said, during the pandemic, this is how business is conducted. So once I started like doing this, I'm like, oh, this is cool, it's cool. But I would still rather, interact with people in person. You feel me?
yeah, absolutely. And that's how I feel too.
Usually get done this way now. You send it to this person, they send it back, or they send you something, and you know what I mean? It's just like, but being in the studio with people, that's a whole different vibe within itself.
Brings the energy up a lot more,
Yeah. So,
more creativity and everything.
you know, but like I said, this shit ain't nothing new. We seen this shit growing up, watching cartoons, the Jetsons, uh, movies and shit I didn't watch where they were, you know what I mean? It's like we were
Yeah.
warned that this was coming. You feel me? We just didn't pay attention.
Yeah. No shit. You're right, man. I mean, it's just a weird fucking thing, we don't realize we don't realize anything's gonna actually happen until it does, you know what I'm saying? And then it's just like fuck, you know, like with the whole COVID shit. I mean,
Yeah.
it changes so much fucking shit, dude. Like
Right.
I don't know, but I just take the positive with it, you know, than the negative. You know, luckily I had no family members that died. I had plenty that got it, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Opened up new opportunities for me though at the same time, you know, clothing, interviews, getting to meet all kinds of new people just like you too. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna hit this guy up, see if he wants to. And you did, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, because I'm all about rebranding right now and really just like, living out this dream of mine. You feel me? Giving it all I got, because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like I said, it's just certain things. Like I don't have to worry about that end date because that's there. So I gotta work on my dash. So it's like if this is what I love, then let me do what I love because I've been doing the things that I hate thinking I love them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I've only been fooling myself. Let me really dig into myself and really, you know what I mean, get to know me. You know what I mean? I cut back on my drinking. I don't wake up to a bottle. You know what I mean? I rarely, I drink occasionally, you know what I mean now, but not every day, all day. You know what I mean?
That's good.
I used to do ecstasy. I'm not gonna lie about it. I stopped that completely. Like, no, that's a no-go in my life. I can't do that anymore. So it's just certain things that I had to, you know, put in order. You feel me? And like I said, because I was too worried about that end date. You know what I mean? Like, you know
Yeah.
what? And I'm not trying to pump up anything that I'm not affiliated with, but um, I was watching this TV series the other day called Them, right? And
Hmm.
it's basically based on the first, like one of the first black families that moved to Compton. Like people see Compton today and they think it's just we've been here forever. No, it was times where we couldn't even be in Compton. You feel me? So the TV series is basically about a black family, one of the first black families that moved to Compton, and it's an all white community. So soon as they pull up, it's just like it's a no go. You feel me? So for them to create something like that, it intrigued me because it was like nobody ever told that story before. For one. And then, what I'm saying, you got to watch it. It's a series. You will probably get it about the fourth or fifth, and then it might kind of seem weird, but then at the end, it all makes sense. You
Yeah.
feel me? So,
What's it called? You again, you said?
huh?
What's the name of it?
Oh, it's called Them.
Oh, okay. Damn,
Them.
no, I thought I heard about that.
Yeah, I
That's
think it's on Amazon Prime or something. Yeah, one.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because they got all these new apps now. But yeah, I
yeah.
think it's on one of them. It's like a part of, yeah, I think it's Amazon, but yeah, it's called Them. But it just shows, you know what I mean? Like I said, certain things in our past haunt us today. And that's one of the things that series shows because see, they moved from the South to Compton. So it's not just about them being one of the first black families in Compton. It's about them trying to escape something and then coming right back to it. You feel me? So it's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, the point of what I'm trying to say is some things in your past, it hunts you and you have to face them head on. And that's what they kind of do. And you just got to watch it. But,
Yeah.
I had to, I used to try to hide a lot of shit. You feel me? Like I said, drinking and all that type of shit. And just like, I feel better today, not doing, like I said, the things that I used to do. And that's just a part of the growth. You know what I'm saying? Me facing the fact of I could never bring my mama back. You feel me? I have to see her on the other side, but there's no need to rush to get to the other side. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
that day is going to come automatically. You feel
Yeah.
me? So, do what live your best life. You feel
No,
me?
absolutely. And that's what I really needed to hear that, you know, what you said, because that really makes a lot of more sense to me. You know, just don't focus on that fucking end date. Focus on what we got right now, the time we got right now, doing what you love to do, putting good shit out in the fucking world. And then when we get to, you know, heaven, whatever after that, we'll figure it out then. You know what I'm saying? I like what you said about that because that's what it is, you know, and it just, you know it yourself, but when you hear it, you know, from another person, it's just like, yeah,
Yeah.
they think the same shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we doing.
There. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know what, man? Did you have anything else to add, man? I do really appreciate you coming on, man. This has been a really good podcast.
Oh, for sure, man. I appreciate you having me, man. Yeah, y'all go cop that roses. You feel me? Space shipping. Everybody can go. My latest single, Stop Playing, featuring T Hottie, Roscoe, Lady Trendsetter.
Hell
Go
yeah.
pop that. Be on the lookout for me, period. Cause y'all gonna be seeing my face and hearing a lot more from me.
Fuck yeah, that's dope, man.
Shout out Kiki Loco, shout out Mac Lucci, and shout out the man up above for making all this possible.
Yeah, no shit, man. Gotta be grateful, you know. Well, I do appreciate you coming on again, man. It's been a good hour, I think, is what we did, you know. So I really appreciate that, man. Thank you for taking an hour out of your day, spend one with me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is a really good podcast. I appreciate this, man.
All right, man. Appreciate you too, man.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll keep in touch, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll see you, man.
Yes, sir.